Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue with the reference materials. Today we will be continuing to go through the SAM systems, and if I remember correctly, we should be on the SA-2, or as the game is calling it, SA-2A. SA-2, title, SA-2 Guideline V-75 Divina, type short-range ground-based liquid propellant theater defense missile. Development of the V-75 Divina air defense missile system, designated SA-2 Guideline by NATO, started in 1953 at the Lavalchikin OKB Design Bureau as a medium to high SAM system for use against non-maneuvering targets such as bombers. It was also designed to be more suitable for nationwide deployment than the R-113 SA-1 Guild. Reports indicate that other designators may have been used in Russia for the system, including S-75 and Volkov. The system became operational in 1957 when the PVO Strany formed SA-2 missile regiments of 3 6-rail launcher battalions, with one of the initial deployments near the city of Serdiovsk. On 1st of May 1960, the Serdiovsk units fired a total of 14 SA-2 missiles against a Lockheed U-2 high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft flown by Gary Powers. The subsequent detonation of the missiles at high altitude not only forced the U-2 to crash, but also destroyed a Soviet MiG-19 interceptor. Description: the SA-2 is a 2-stage missile with a large solid propellant jettisonable tandem booster stage filled with 4 large clipped delta stabilizing fins. Towards the midsection of the missile are 4 clipped delta-shaped wings, with a second set of small fixed fins in the nose and a third inline set of slightly larger moving control fins at the tail. The SA-2A, B, and C models can be distinguished by the 2 sets of 4 flush dielectric strip antennas in front and behind the forward fins. The SA-2A is 10.6 meters long, the diameter of the booster stage is 0.65 meters, and the missile is 0.5 meters. Launch weight with the 195 kilogram warhead is 2,287 kilograms. The missile has a maximum effective range of 30 kilometers, a minimum range of 8 kilometers, and an intercept altitude envelope of between 450 and 25,000 meters. The SA-2B is slightly longer than the SA-2A at 10.8 meters, but has the same body diameters, weight, and warhead. This version has a reduced maximum range of 20 kilometers, but the same minimum range and intercept altitude envelope. The SA-2C has the same length, body diameter, weight, and warhead as the SA-2B. The maximum range is extended to 39 kilometers, the minimum range and maximum altitude stay the same, but the minimum altitude is reduced to 300 meters. The SA-2D differed significantly from the SA-2A, B, and C in having 4 enlarged dielectric uplink guidance receiver strip antennas under prominent covers on the forward side of the missile, instead of the usual 2 sets of 4 on the nose. It also has a longer barometric nose probe and several other differences associated with the sustainer motor casing. The missile is 10.8 meters long, has the same body diameters and warhead as the SA-2C, but the weight is increased to 2,450 kilograms. The effective max range is 43 kilometers, the minimum range is 6 kilometers, and the intercept altitude envelope is between 250 and 25,000 meters. The SA-2E is characterized by a swelled bulbous warhead section in the absence of the forward fins. It is also believed there were several guidance modifications to improve the missile's ECCM capability and to match the new Fan-Song E radar. The SA-2E is 11.2 meters long, has a body diameter of 0.5 meters, and weighs 2,450 kilograms at launch. The missile can be fitted with either a command-detonated 25 kiloton nuclear or 295 kilogram conventional HE warhead. It has the same range and altitude specifications as the SA-2D. The last version, the SA-2F, had an improved guidance package to give it a home-on-jam capability. The missile is 10.8 meters long, has a body diameter of 0.5 meters, and with its 195 kilogram warhead weighs 2,287 kilograms at launch. The missile has a maximum range of 30 kilometers, an effective minimum range of 6 kilometers, and the intercept altitude envelope is 90 to 25,000 meters. The 195 kilogram warhead fitted to the SA-2A, B, C, D, and F is an internally grooved fragmentation type with proximity contact and command type fusing available. Associated radars, surveillance radars, P12 spoon rest A, frequency 147 to 161 megahertz or A band, peak power 350 kilowatts, range 275 kilometers. P15 flat face, frequency 810 to 950 megahertz or C band, peak power 400 kilowatts, range 250 kilometers. Height finding radar, PRV 11 side net, frequency 2.56 to 2.71 gigahertz or E band, peak power not known, range 180 kilometers. Engagement radars, fan song A, B, and F, frequency 3 gigahertz E band, peak power 600 kilowatts, range 60 kilometers. Fan song C and E, frequency 5 gigahertz G band, peak power 1500 kilowatts, range 75 kilometers. And here we can see a photo album of the SA-2 Guideline. These are the caption says, two SA-2 Guideline surface-to-air missiles on display in Moscow, believed to be during the early 1960s. Photo U.S. Army. This is the radar station for the SA-2s. Here we see another visual of the missile on its rail launcher. Another one on its launcher at I believe this is a Soviet museum. Here we see somebody jumping off the missile. And here this looks like another associated view of its associated radar set. And in the 3D view, you can see a typical installation. So there are 6 rails which are stationary with launchers, and then in the center you can see the engagement radar, which this is a semi-active homing system. So this radar here needs to maintain a constant lock on the target in order to send commands to the missile to intercept the target. So if you break that lock, then the missile is useless. So with that will conclude our first SAM system for today. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.